Hello, and welcome back to Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. Before we began, I was looking at the map, and I love how the borders between regions have changed between this game and the last game. Because I feel like it says something interesting about the way that the people of Hyrule view the kingdom. Because Central Hyrule here was its own region, and you can see it's comprised of the Hyrule Field and the castle. Almost as if they were setting up like, this is going to be the central of advancement going forward. It's going to become the new center of the kingdom, and it's cut off, compared to the old center of the map area, it's cut off a whole chunk down here, and dedicated all of this to be its own region that I don't know the name of yet. So it's like they're trying to divide up the region further in a way, and set higher importance to the areas immediately near the castle. And using partially rivers as the guide on the sides here and on the top, but what's the separator down here? Some sort of land, some significance they see in the land clearly. And then on the other side of the river you had Hyrule Ridge, which had its borders clearly defined by the canyon and the river, and then this mountain range here, which is interesting because that isn't getting into the Gerudo region yet. So it seems like they've dedicated this whole mountain range to be its own unique region, whatever it's gonna be. And the areas near the forest has, like, a more defined location. And then Hebra, what was the Hebra region has been cut in half. So I wonder what this is gonna be. Or no, not cut in half. It's had more added down here, and more removed from here, if I recall the old map correctly. So it's just very interesting to see how the people of New Hyrule divide up the map differently from the ancient Sheikah, I suppose, because that's who set the old boundaries. It's a fun thing to look at, and I'd love to see something that draws both the borders and compares them. But when we left off, we were gonna head down this way via skydiving, which, let me make sure I'm looking at the... Yep, okay, I'm looking at it. Alright. Get back towards the tower we had launched ourselves out of. Let's change our shield to a less goofy one. I mean, I guess I don't have any less goofy shields on it. That one's a little better. Man, I adore this game. Oh, stream quality's probably getting a little crappy due to the snow. Oh, what is that? Oh, it's thorns. Probably guarding a Korok. So let's just let that burn. Come on, burn. There we go. Korok? Yep. What? Yeah. I love them. And just like that, it caused an avalanche and destroyed the log cabin. Oop, wrong button. I like that you can now, like, dive yourself down. God, I pulled that out just in time to not kill myself. That works as a landmark. Oh. Hey there, are you here because you spotted the bonfires? The blizzard makes it hard to see where you're going, so we keep these bonfires going as a beacon for lost travelers. They eat up a lot of firewood, but it's worth it. You can spot them even from up in the air. Though, as proud as I am of them, they can't beat the spotlight set up around that fancy Skyview Tower. Yee. At least that draws people close to you as well. It won't warm you up like a bonfire will, but it's hard to beat it for size and sheer brightness. Oh. The Highlands are pretty incredible to have built something so impressive. And hang on, before we go in the cabins... Oh, you poor dude, you're freezing your nuts off. Let me help ya. Da-da-da. Oh, this one is so short, it's gonna be so easy to stand up. Just do that. Drop it, Link. There we go. And let's go ahead and grab this one. Alright, you can let go. Oh, it's you. Thanks for your help earlier. I'm putting up President Hudson here, too. I've eaten a special rice ball made so this cold weather won't get to me. He's clearly shivering. But I can't stand here forever. I've got so many signs to spread around. I don't know what to do. Let go of it. I got it for you. What? Are you going to support him? Alright, I'll let it go. There you go, buddy. How's the president standing? That was brilliant. I would never have thought of it. Oh, right. Let's get him secured while he's standing. Just put this here, right here. Get this fastened and... Yeah, there you go, buddy. Alright, where's my... Oh, that one looks particularly goofy because of how low sitting the sign is. 20 rupees. Ooh! Nice. And what else? Bomb flower. Thank you, man. Can I read those signs? I haven't tried reading them. Are they readable? No. Oh, I think I can still shield surf on this one. Ow. I thought my character was gonna flop forward. I'm glad he didn't. What is this stuff? Oh, Zonai tech. We found these strange things at the foot of Hebra Mountains. They're oddly shaped, aren't they? I've done every test I can think of, but I haven't learned anything. Not even what they're made of or what they're for. They're clearly razor blades. All I know is that they're pretty heavy and pretty sharp. It'd probably hurt if you got hit by one, huh? Well, I've got all I'm going to get out of these things. If you want them for some reason, it's all yours. Ah, thank you. I could actually really use those. The things sure are strange, huh? I can't begin to guess who made them for what purpose. All I know is it hurt pretty bad if you got hit by one. And if you've been falling from the sky, if they've been falling from the sky, what's going on up in the air above Hebra Mountains? Good point. I don't have any use for these, so they're all just got razor blades falling from the sky. What a fucking nightmare. Oh, it's the bow crafter. What happened to the woman who used to be here? There used to be a woman here. Oh, Link, you're all right. I worried after I heard. After I'd heard you'd gone missing, and what happened? Well, a lot. I'm not gonna recap the whole thing. Ah, so you're looking for Princess Zelda. Sorry to tell you that I haven't heard anything about her. Our feathers are full dealing with more immediate problems. Everyone from the village is left to scavenge for food or investigate the cause of the terrible blizzard. All that has been hampered by the sky monsters that seem to be everywhere. We're spread too thin to deal with them properly on top of everything else. Sorry, bud. Wish I could do more for you. Though, now that I think of it, maybe Tolan could help. Oh, right. You weren't around for it, but little Tolan has developed a way with wings that puts the adults to shame. Even in this vicious weather, his patrols of the sky and reports all kinds of beautiful or useful information. God, I cannot read today. Oh. His wind gust technique is something to see. None of the rest of us can pull it off. He's developed the same power as the old champion. Even the stern Teba acknowledges that Tolan's skill is a cut above. The kid does preen about it more than he should. Well, it's worth asking him at least. Last I saw him, he was with Gason and Lisa, on on a trip to find food. I think they were on their way to Hebra's South Summit Cave. That's to the northeast from here. The cave is past the cliff. Hang on. Hebra South Summit Cave, northeast from here. The cave is past the cliff out front, and up the mountain road. There should be a bonfire marking the spots.
Ah.
Find the bonfire in the mouth of the cave, and you'll be on your way to finding Tolan. Okay. Oh. Ma'am?
Ah.
I'm drawing up a special menu for those out scavenging for food or investigating. Ingredients are hard to come by in this blizzard, but we'll be fine if we get a little creative with our cooking. With the right ingredients, a little food can go a long way. For example, a pinch of spicy pepper warms you up so you don't notice the cold so much. We do not have many of them here, but you are welcome to what's available. In tough situations like this, everyone needs to look out for each other and help where they can. You're right, and in that spirit, do I have anything I can donate? Here you go. Let's see here. I do want to do a little bit of cooking, I think. Let me think. Alright, let's cook these in smaller batches, I think. Alright, so one... Yeah, one does 3 hearts alone. So what is the escalation of if I do 2? 8. Okay. But I have so little health that I don't need them in those big batches. Oh, I can't care. Oh, okay, I am full on meals. It's good to know I can get to that point. Okay. So, do I want to eat anything right now? Let's drink our speed up potion, because that'll just allow us to cover more ground. And then use that. We're not going underground anytime soon, which is why I think we'll find most of the issues of Malice. So, hang on. Sort by effect. Where are those things stored in here? I'm just trying to see where they are and how many I have. Oh, they're right up at the top. So with that in mind, let's go with some of these. Boom and boom. Full recovery plus 1 heart. That's always a good meal to have. And I got plenty of warm food, so if I do get cold, oh my god, I'm fucking zooming. Oh, now I'm suddenly not zooming. Harbor Mountain climbing path. Oh, hang on, I wanted to read the book that was over there. Ooh, what are those circles? Hang on, what was that again? Read the book about the Stormwind Arc. Alright. One day, the winds that ought to blow in Rito Village ceased. Then the heavens grew stagnant and the earth fell to ruin. The villagers took skyward for a solution. They saw a figure pierce through the unmoving gray clouds and descend swiftly towards them. Believing no ordinary being could fall from the heavens, the villagers called this figure a god. And the god stood atop the hill day after day, longing to return home to their island in the heavens. Oh. So, at some point in the past, people mistakenly identified the Zonai as godly beings because they knew advanced magic and tech and lived in the sky. Huh, that's interesting. Okay. The villagers, forgetting their own troubles, tried to carry the god home on their proud wings. Yet, who could say how far it might be? the place this god came from. The Rito took flight in turn, each hoping to reach that place above the clouds. Alas, none had wings strong enough. Seeing this, the god told the leader of the village that returning to the heavens was possible if the Rito gathered materials. Their spirits high, the villagers set out in doing so. The god nodded upon seeing the tall pile of materials. This, they understood, would be enough. The god poured a strange power into the pile, the Ultra Hand, and several small boats were assembled, flying ships. Cautiously, the villagers boarded. The small vessel began floating up into the air. With the god leading them, the boats rose higher and higher, soon passing through the thick clouds. The vastness of the heavens took the villagers' breath away. Floating islands dotted the clear blue sky. The villagers rejoiced songfully, and then, with reluctance, they returned to the earth. One day, winds at the... Oh, I thought this was going back to the beginning. Winds at the village roared back to life. In shock, the villagers looked to the sky. Floating above them was an enormous ship that the gods had sent in gratitude. Numerous oars on both sides began to move like wings, soundlessly churning the skies. I can't look at my... That's the storm. That's what's at the heart of the storm. Air blew across Hebra once again, the skies cleared, and blooming flowers rose from the ground. The gods had given them the blessing of the winds. The ark that saved the village from the catastrophe came to be known as the Stormwind Ark. So ends the story of the Stormwind Ark that served the village long ago. Table of context, that's really cool. Oh, okay, Stormwind, the Ark song. The heavens grew lifeless and their air blew thinned. The world upheaved and pledged to... the world upheaved and pledged to help the Lord. The line of ships soaring, we built a passage skyward. The gods ascended to the heavens, leaving behind an ark. Its winds brought us new life, thanks to its great divine spark. Can I get on this table? No? Am I able to get a clear... I want to get a better shot of that map. Looks like it's marking up. What are the spots it's marking? Is it over here? Oh, I hate that it's resetting the map back on me when I do that. That's the Hebra Peak area. Right? Yeah, so it's marking... here? Here. Boom, boom. Stop warping me back. And there. And you know, I should do that with some of the other pictures like this that I have saved. Like that one. And this one. Although I can't really mark those areas good, I don't think. Maybe I can a little bit. Alright, so one mark is like... there's gonna be bad guys around here. Oh, look at that, you can see the labyrinth still there. Yeah, that's where some Yiga are. The Great Plateau is around this area-ish. And where their old encampment was, which was somewhere around here, I think. Those are a lot rougher than some of the other things. Alright, and then one at the end of the canyon. Which will be like here-ish, I think. Let's not try and mark up too many of these. I think this is where the stables are. Yeah, so this is marking up stables. Alright, we'll worry about... with that one, we can just flick it or two when we need it. Let's, There we go. Now our map image is near the top. Oh, jeez. Sophie, I am Speed. Holy shit, we've already been going for 20 minutes? All we did was read a book. Okay, let's... but you know what? I think this is actually a pretty good breaking point, because now we're going to be running up this mountain. Did they mark that location on the adventure? Alright. Talon went... Oops. Talon went to Hebra South Summit Cave. Its entrance is marked with another bonfire. And it's to the northwest. So, we'll go looking for that next time on Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. I hope you've all been enjoying this episode. Love you all very, very much, and ta-ta for now. Oh yeah, end cards appearing in a moment. Click on this, continue watching. What?